The show you are about to listen to is intended for mature audience only. There will be things said that may not be appropriate for younger audience and may offend you. We at Whatever Talk would like to apologize in advance, but really, get over it.
Bumblebee tuna, dough.
What that mean?
Bumblebee tuna. That is from the Wachiti tribe of Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls.
No.
How you doing, folks?
Wow.
This is Whatever Talk. Welcome to it, the place where we talk about whatever we seem to be talking about at the time. And we're just going to get right into it. Let go. We talking about whatever that's on your mind. Speak your mind. Don't be shy. This is your time to shine. How you been, Stace?
I've been great. I'm exhausted, but I have been awesome.
Awesome is the way to be, because you won't be awesome, you have no other choice but to be a Trump.
Don't want to be one of those.
Yeah, you don't want to be a Trump, because
Why
then
you don't want to be a Trump?
Because you be compelled to be grabbing people by the no-no spot. That's why.
There's nothing wrong with that. I saw one sign when the girl said this grabs back, so it's cool.
Oh, well, you don't want to mess with that then. If it grabs back, I seen a movie where it did grab back, and you would not like it. It's a movie called Teeth, and it's about this chick who got this ancient form of vagina, which it has teeth in it.
I don't think that's what she meant.
Like, when she gets into it, you know, she can do it. You just don't make her come, because that's when it's going to really get excited, and then you won't have no more no spot.
That sounds like a sci-fi porn, man.
It's not like that. It is a movie. It does have a story and a plot to it. It's just that.
It's a movie about a woman with a deadly coochie.
Yeah.
I'm softcore porn. They got a
deadly
story to it too.
Deadly cooter. We talked about another woman with a deadly cooter last week.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Like in a real life situation. Air contamination. That's how like it scared him.
Your phone on buzz?
Oh, that was my my alarm.
Oh,
I thought that was your vibrator.
You know what? That's another thing the penis ring does not do. It doesn't vibrate for you.
And we don't want that shaky sensation down there anyway.
Yeah, I never got that when guys put the vibrator on them. Like, what the heck? Man?
What? New dudes
I
do
never
that.
knew. I knew that.
Yeah, I've seen it done
What
before.
can you get out of that? What was you doing there, man?
Right. What was you doing there?
What was you doing there?
I guess it was for light skin.
Back to the movie. And, it wasn't a place, man. It was video.
We're going to talk about this later.
It was video. It wasn't a place. But anywho, Cav, how you been, man? I forgot to ask the rest of the crew.
I'm good, man. Just a little bit under the weather, man. I'm sick, but I'm alive.
Yeah, well, that's good to be alive.
Amen.
T-Dot, how you feeling, man?
Oh, I'm doing real good. Something good happened to me. Now, you know, I had surgery on my eye last year. It was bad surgery. I don't know if I told you. I remember telling you, Donnie. I don't know if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
Well, around this time last April, and throughout the whole year, I couldn't touch my left eye. It was like kind of swollen. And when I touched it, because how they jammed the needle in my eye, it was sore. I basically couldn't touch my eye.
They jammed it?
Yeah. They thought they sedated me. They thought they put me out, but it didn't work. Because I woke up.
Whoa. They thought they sedated you, man. What the heck?
Yeah, they didn't put enough to give me enough.
Exactly. That sounds like some
That's malpractice.
And they didn't do it one time. They did it twice.
That sounds suable to me.
Very.
But the best part about it is now the swellness went down, and yesterday I was in church and I got my eye prayed for. I touched it today, and I can touch my eye. it don't hurt at all. So that's a testimony for me. So
All right, amen.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing right
so
there.
I can touch my eye, I can pat it, I can hit it, and it don't hurt at all. So yeah, and that was like for years.
You can get hit in it and everything. Like somebody can smack you in it.
Yeah.
Can I give it a test?
Yeah, go ahead. Like usually my dart,
I got some stupid lyrics from a rapper. I believe his name is Bad As AZZ.
Oh yeah, he been out for a long time.
And I do remember hearing the name.
His poster.
And he got a song called Slow Flow. And he said,
Badass.
Yeah, he been out.
I don't think.
I want to say he been out since like '97.
I don't think it's that though. I don't think it's that person though.
Boosh?
No, I know it's not him. But I don't think it's the badass that you think it may be, because he looks different. Well, but then again, it may be surgery. You know what Little Kim used to look like. Not Little Kim looking like Dolly Parton.
Look like one of these little baby dogs.
But anywho, he said, "I'm mad because I'm unhappy. I ain't got no money." I thought it was stupid because he said, "I'm mad because I'm unhappy." Like,
Which
isn't that the
really
same?
thing.
Yeah, isn't that like the same thing? I'm mad because I'm unhappy. I ain't got no money. Now, you throw that in there. How come you just can't say, I'm mad, I ain't got no money? Or I'm mad because I ain't got no money. Or I'm unhappy because I ain't got no money. Not, I'm mad because I'm unhappy, I ain't got no money.
Oh yeah, badass. I know what you talking about. He was on that joint. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea.
I don't think that's him
that's
the
the one I'm talking about.
See,
No, that is badass.
No, I know that's badass. But this person right here, I think he maybe I was spelling the name wrong. Maybe he spelled as the right way, ASS.
Oh,
Because this person does not sound like that person that was in that song you just did.
Cause badass, that one, he was on, he was down with Dog Pound. He wasn't in the Dog Pound, but he was just affiliated with
Affiliated with
Yeah.
him.
So yeah, that's why I don't think that's him. Like, look up the song. It's called Slow Flow. SLOFLO. So it like I said, it might be the same person on. I can't remember. Yeah, but anywho, yeah, I thought that was pretty bad English even for a rapper.
That do sound weird though, you know what I'm saying? What do you say? I'm upset because I'm mad or something?
I'm mad because I'm unhappy. I ain't got no money. That all just sound like broken English. All broke English.
Like he just everywhere. Like he just everywhere in his mind.
It's like okay. I would like to say this. I would like to say this. Like maybe he's like improving. Like because I did those rap songs kind of like My Mind Playing Tricks on Me. How they you know, when they rap, you know, they make you feel it in that song. You know, when they say certain things, maybe he was doing like that. Like, I'm so mad, I can't think. I'm unhappy. Man, I ain't got no money. You know, things like that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? That
could
that could have been his and what he wanted to do, but he didn't do that.
Right.
What he did.
It don't sound like that through speech because you can't see commas.
Yeah, you can't see commas, and plus he didn't act it out verbally like that. The way I rapped it is the way he said it. Bobby Shmurda, which I hate. I hate that syllable. I hate that syllable, the SHM syllable. That is like the dumbest junk, man. Shmur. That
You don't like shma.
Man, that's
You
not
don't like shma.
Don't you can't make up syllables like that, man. Them dang on the other two cats do that junk too. I ain't got no type.
Oh, Ray Shrimmer?
Yeah, oh my gosh, shrimp. What the heck, man?
Nah, but that's ear drummers backwards.
I know that makes it even more dumber. It makes it even more dumber. Now you telling us you're really telling us you're really dyslexic.
Basically, right.
I ain't got no type. I'm just dyslexic and I like what I like. Well, anywho, you know he's been locked up for quite some time now. Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah.
He went from making $40,000 a week. He making $775 now in lockup, which is still pretty. I think it's pretty high.
You said
$775 in lockup. No,
per week.
100 and 775.
They said an hour.
No, man, you don't get paid like that in no damn.
And that's what I said. That's what I said. But when the thing said
you don't get no $7 an hour.
I interrupt this episode or whatever to give you an update on this mistake. Bobby Schmurder does make $775 a week, not an hour. That's what I said. I could have sworn it was.
So you mean to tell me if I can't find a job, you mean to tell me all I gotta do is shoot a nigga and get a job in prison?
Get a job in prison.
And that's exactly. And the thing that look, I said the same thing because I was like, wait a minute, I would be more likely to believe that if it was $775 a week. Or a day. I'll give him a day, $775 a day because I haven't heard.
I understand that.
I have read plenty of times where they be making like 35 cents an hour or some junk like that.
Ain't nobody putting no money in your books.
So if that's the case, he getting all kinds of robberies committed on him in lockup. He getting jacked in lockup. Like, man, you rich. He rich. But I put this in the story again. I care less about Bobby or any other person in the famous or industry, their personal life. But I put it in the industry. I mean, in the show today to say again, to show how stupid these dumb rappers are. Like Bobby, he's in here on a murder case.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all kind of stuff.
Well, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff.
That GS9 gang, bro, is just ridiculous.
Prime example of idiotdom in the rap game. Like, you made it out the hood. You made it. Why are you still out here doing the things you done?
With him, it's a little different. He was just starting to blow up. And all his stupid decisions happened to catch up with him right then when he was blowing up.
Exactly, and I'm glad you brought that up. Because you're right. In this particular in this incident, which I still wouldn't be inclined to believe that he still wouldn't be out there doing some dumbness if he didn't catch up to him.
I'm gonna say it like you can take the rapper out the hood, you can't take the hood out the rapper. Or the gangster out the rapper. You know, some of them, like I told you, if half these rappers that rap about that gangster stuff was doing that, the population of rappers would be locked up today. But
well, I hear you on that too, but at the same time, the population of gangster rap is bringing the America economy in this world because, again, America is the one that's drug running, you know, a lot more than what people refuse to believe.
Mm-hmm.
So if they lock up half of these rappers that's still out here doing idiotdom stuff, then how would they get their traffic out there? Of course, they lock up some of them just to make it look like they're doing their job. Also, they're locking up some of them just to get to the bigger man, and then toss them back to the streets.
Looking for rats.
Yeah, toss them back to the streets, and then they let the streets deal with what Cav said, the rats.
That comes to a question I want to ask. Now, I love Detroit. I love where I'm from. I love Detroit. If you could be anywhere else, where would that be? If you can be raised anywhere else, you ever thought about that? Like, where else would you be? Will it be here in Detroit or would it be somewhere else?
You know what? As far as being raised, man, I had such a great ass, like, growing up in the D was so fun to me, man. Like, I can't even imagine growing up nowhere else, man.
I was going to say the same thing.
I different on that. I said if it could be, now I love where I was raised, but I said if it was for me making money, being raised, it would be New York. It would be New York.
Oh man,
a lot of people turned out with money from New York. It's a lot of spots you can hit, and it's especially I think with the drug game. Now the drug game is good anywhere, just where you go, but in New York they get a lot of money from doing that, and young too.
Wait a minute,
I think I will be in New York.
Are you subliminally condoning?
I'm not.
No,
I'm just seeing what's going on.
He ain't doing it subliminally.
No. I'm just saying about what's
coming
going
straight out with.
Right. I'm just going about what I see.
Nigga,
what
if I was gonna sell drugs, I would go to New York.
Okay.
I'm not. If I was, I would.
I hear you.
I think I would. I think I would do good selling drugs in New York. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie about
But
that.
if you gonna get on that,
Hold on, wait, Kev, wait. I gotta pause the show right now and say, whatever Todd does not condone any drug use or any
I'm speaking for myself.
Drug distribution.
Drug distribution of any sort.
No, I'm not condoning it.
I had to put that in there.
How do we even get on that?
Yes,
I was talking about as being raised somewhere.
Yes, but
I was talking about like money wise.
Yeah, I hear you, but I had to put that in there because what the heck, T?
It's called Whatever Talk. I thought it was called.
Yeah, it is, but we still got to be
True.
And we already said it at the beginning. Don't you have that what you call them on at the beginning with what's her name?
Yes, but this is
all right. So you don't have to say that.
I had to say that one again.
No, you didn't.
I had to say that one again.
We have a problem.
I had to say that one
again. That at the beginning don't mean nothing.
We about to get indicted on some stuff that we ain't never did in our life.
I thought there was freedom of speech.
But going on that though, what he's saying, if I had a choice, like you know how the game was back when we was coming up and all that, if I had a choice to like, if they were like, you know, what city would you want? You got to do this. So what city would you want to do in there? I would pick Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what I know and what I'm used to.
I'm not getting in the game. Period. Let's keep this show rolling. We done sidetracked on everything today.
Everything.
The prophet of today's youth, Jayden Smith.
Oh my goodness, man!
No comment.
He is one of the worst millennials ever, bro.
No comments.
Oh, okay. He said it's a ways back.
He's a personal friend of mine. I'm not gonna let y'all sit up here and talk about him like that.
Oh man. He said it's a ways back, but I thought it was still legitimate thing to make fun of. He said he doesn't see the difference between guys and girls' clothes, which you know he is a
model.
No, but not only is he a model, but he is the face of this women's clothing line. I forget the name of it. Or this women's or is it a women's clothing line or a women's magazine? He is the face of it.
Yeah, he's the new face of the brand of that brand.
A women's clothing line.
They're not using Young Thug. I thought they were using Young Thug.
They would use Young Thug if his face was something to look at. At least Jay. I
think Jayden is cute.
I was gonna say I will say he does have that Smith thing going for him.
He think Will Smith handsome.
No.
He do got that Smith thing going on.
Rubbing his leg.
Yeah, he got that. He does have that Smith thing going on right there.
Rubbing his leg.
No, but if you don't know Jayden, I would tell you this right now. Female clothing, let's go with the pants. Females' pants, you know, they kind of like they're more wide at the top, and then as you go down the pants leg, they're slender.
Start getting like skinny jeans.
Yeah, so that's one difference you could notice. Yeah, that's one noticeable difference you could tell from female pants. Male pants just go straight down, unless you're a fun boy of today's world, where you got from the calf on down is stockings, and from the knee on up
it's hammer pants.
Yeah, the knee on up is hammer pants, or you could say it's a jogging pants. So you got half stockings, half jogging pants.
You have loose cut, slim cut. I think like different cuts.
Yeah.
Because I only go for a certain brand when I go for jeans. So. Okay. But they go down. But I know what you mean by that.
So I'm actually looking at it now, and it says Jayden Smith for Louis Vuitton, the new man in the skirt.
The new
man.
They
want to call him a man.
Exactly.
It's a picture of him and 3 young ladies, and they all have on skirts.
And wait a minute, his is the shortest, isn't it?
Now that actual photo shoot is from like maybe a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
but lately I've been hearing them say stuff like He feel like he let his father down, and like with all like dressing in women's clothes and all.
And he has rightfully so to feel that way too, because you have let Will down.
Yeah.
How can he go around calling himself Big Willie when he got a son like you?
He is his own man. That's why
He don't know whether to call you Jay or Willow. Okay.
Right. And both of them confused.
Oh my goodness, the Smith kids.
Willow thinks she a dude.
The Smith kids are jacked, man. Jacked. And then, but I'll give it to the oldest though.
The oldest, he normal.
I give it to him because his mama ain't Pickett. So I'm assuming that Smith and that Pickett gene does not combine together right.
They don't go good together. Like, you might look all right when you come out, but
yeah, they don't miss. Their DNA don't mix well. Oh man! Speaking of prophets, these parents waited till their child was almost 2 years old to try to get the child a name.
What?
Yes, and the name they chose, Allah.
Basically, they calling their child God, I guess.
Yes. But the issue is not what you think it may be. The state of Georgia, which they live, the requirements for one's last name has to be the same as the father or the mother or a combination of both. I'm assuming it's like that if they're not married. If they're married, of course, you have the same last name. But if you're not married, you have to be the mother, the dad, or a combination of both. Which that would be strange to combine the parent's last name to making one last name solely for the child.
Like to combine it, you mean to hyphenate it, or like to actually make it a conjunction? Like,
conjunction or hyphenated, however it is, that's their requirements in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Now the parents have filed suit for this. That means that the baby still doesn't have a name to this day, can't get a social number, health benefits, etc., etc.
Well, I'm pretty sure the baby has a name. They've been calling the baby something, but legally,
they've been calling the baby you. That's what it be. You, come here.
They've been calling the baby some little cupcake or something.
You, come here.
They've been saying little Twinkie or something. They've been calling a little something.
Anywho,
they just call it baby.
Baby,
yeah.
Baby, come here.
Come on, baby.
Come here.
Because you just can't not acknowledge your baby. You know what I'm saying?
Come here, baby. Baby.
It's your turn. You take the baby. Where's the baby? Hey, baby.
Go take the baby
Where's
for a
baby?
walk. This also makes the baby easier to ship out of here.
Just call him. Just call him baby.
Just get him out of here. Ship him to the get him out of the states. Get him out of the states. But yeah,
like it's income tax time and we can't get no money because we ain't got no name on.
But this is a serious matter here, though. Not having a name is, I guess you could say, is one thing, but that leads to so many other things like this, though, because if they don't have a name in the bank, I guess you can say in the city or the state,
in the system, basically.
In the system. I'm looking for the system. If they don't have a name in the system, then this baby does not exist, and therefore the baby can't get a social number, a social security number.
Yeah, it's not even really all in the name. It's really with the like if you don't have a social, you don't exist for real.
Exactly, you don't exist. Like,
how does the baby go to the doctor when the doctor's ready? They say, "Hey, it's baby's turn." Or baby, come back.
They probably
don't believe in that.
Either that, or they probably just haven't been going. Or you know what? Not that. They probably just been denied because they have they don't know who.
You can't get right.
This baby doesn't exist right now. We know we looking at it. Yeah, we're looking at the baby. We're looking at this human being right in front of us. But according,
you know what? That's a good question.
According to the system, this baby is a nobody, like literally a nobody.
Because I know that hospitals can't deny you if you need help, but can they deny you if you don't have a social?
I'm quite sure you eventually would get seen without a name because there's been homeless people without ID.
Yeah,
that has been seen.
I thought about that when we first got on this.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm quite sure you will, but it's just strange that not only not only did these people wait to nearly 2 years after the baby was born to decide on a name, not only did they choose Allah, it's denied.
They won't let them give him Allah. They won't let them.
Yeah, it could be that because that's it. That's just it. That's the whole
just
name.
Allah.
Allah.
No Allah.
Oh, that's the whole name.
Oh, that's the whole name.
Yeah, no
Okay.
no last name, no middle name, just Allah. And they said they chose that because they liked the Arabic sound, the Arabic majestic sound.
They Arabic people, or they just
they didn't say it was Arabic.
They have last names though, right?
Yeah, but they have last names. And
Why didn't they give the child their last name?
that's what I'm saying. All this could be avoided by just giving a last name.
They don't have to give them a last name.
Yeah, you got to give a last name, period, no matter what.
In the U.S.?
In the U.S., you just can't walk
now.
around with just Donnie.
Exactly. You can walk around with it, but you ain't gonna get the help you need.
If you go down there and get the paperwork done to have it like that, you could.
You can drop your last name?
I thought you could. I thought you can go by one name if you wanted to.
I thought you can drop the last name and replace it with something else, but I didn't know. I didn't know
change your last name.
Yeah, I didn't know you can. I didn't know you can.
Okay, I think I'm
it.
thinking about the changing your last name, or
I don't know. You could be right. I don't know.
I think you can change your last name, but I don't think you can go in the U.S. without having a last name.
I'll let you guys know in just a few because I'm going to go see about dropping mine.
wow.
Okay, yeah, let me know how that goes.
That? You can't put Stacy P. That's a cold name. If you just take the P, or at least change it to just P.
No.
You know,
what's the last name?
You gonna get made
Price. Our last name is Price.
Yeah, he just straight up said it. How you know she wanted him to know that?
That's right. That was right up on it, boy. Price.
He asked a question and I answered. She said she was gonna change it anyway.
Why you don't like that though?
I'm going to drop it.
You don't like?
Because people be like, "Hey, Stacy, what's your price?"
Oh my God, those jokes never stop.
Oh, for real?
They are so old. Like, that's all they did growing up, elementary school. Stacy Price, the price is right. Like, shut the fuck up.
I thought they went with Miles because Miles is a little more sensual.
Every joke you could think of with Price in it, they've used it. I've heard that one too. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Stace, grow up.
Shut up. They need to grow up with those lame ass jokes.
They are. I'm not even saying nothing. Those are lame.
They lame. I know they lame with my last name. All they jokes lame. My last name is Knot. They were like, Kevin Knothead.
That's a funny.
What's up, Knotty?
Oh, man. I never called you that.
Oh, yeah, your game is nice.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I never called you that. Now that you say that, you do got a knot head, though.
You stupid.
Probably squeezing his hair right now. No, I don't.
Yeah, squeezing it and rubbing the back of his head.
Right.
Like,
Looking in the mirror like, man, no, I don't, man.
Like, hey, do I got a knot head for real?
it was something I wanted to bring up with this whole name thing. Oh, yeah. When I first read the title to this not having a name thing because of Allah, I figured it had to do something with religion, religious purposes, because I have come across, crap, man, I know I should have did the research before I brought this up. I have come across at least one state, I can't think of what it is, that you can't, they have a restriction on names. And I'm like, that's probably why. Then I read it, and I'm like, this is the reason why? Because the baby won't have a last name, so you can't name him that? And I'm like, that's stupid. And then you file a lawsuit, which even more stupid in my opinion, because now you're about to come out of a decent amount of money to sue the state over a thing where all you have to do is just add a last name to your child's name.
I think they're going to lose if you tell me. So
you risking anything happening to your child where she probably be denied anything because, especially with the way America is going, we don't care about kids no more.
It's a girl too.
Yep.
Oh, see, that's even worse.
We don't care about kids.
The girls are the weakest.
And
her name is Allah.
Yeah, Allah. And this could be solved if you just give the child a last name. It's not like you're gonna be calling her by her last name.
Exactly.
Allah Dobson, come here.
Exactly. They gonna call her by her first name. Everybody else gonna call her by her first name.
Exactly. Nobody goes through their life getting called by their first and last name everywhere they go. Yo, Kevin Knott, could you come over here, please, and get this out the cabinet for me?
You know, it's some people that always want to say your last name, though. That used to get on my nerves, too.
I like both my names, so I don't care what you call me. What you call me by either one.
I like last names when you're referring to a whole family as an entirety. Like, look at those knots. Because that's what's funny to me. Those rad clips over there.
What you doing? Nothing. Just playing with these knots.
Man,
these knots.
Playing with these knots.
It's a nigga family.
If I'm going to use a last name, I always refer to a whole family in its entirety. But
when I used to hear your name, I used to think about the dogs.
The dogs.
Oh, Dotsons.
Dotsons, yeah.
I don't recall them. A dog? They the Dotsons?
It's a dog. Dotson. It's a dog that's a Dotson. They say, what kind of dog you got? A Dotson.
Oh, a breed.
A breed, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know about that dog now.
I don't think you do.
Is it one of those dogs that like they got a beard?
No, I look like you.
Oh.
Got your beard off?
Nah, I got my. So the dog got a beard then.
Well, yeah, it looked like him.
Nah, I keep my beard. My
got
beard,
a mane like you.
My beard is protection for the streets. But like, my mom ain't know. But I mean, you need to cut that. Like, nope. Nope.
You said your mama said you need to cut that.
Of course, it's mama.
They've been saying that. They've been saying that for 20 years. Nigga. Like,
this is what
that's your son. Yeah, but don't tell nobody.
Look, this beard then kept me alone in the streets for many years. They look at this beard, like, wait a minute. He look like a freaking terrorist. And he got a backpack on, too.
They were like, we know you work in the gas. He work in the gas station. You work in the gas station, don't you?
Anywhere I go, they don't mess with me. Like, he got a backpack and he got a beard. Let's go across the street. So I'm good, son.
You official.
I'm officially unofficial terrorist. Let's close out of here, folks. This was a pretty interesting show. We went everywhere but stayed on the same topic for a set period of time. Like, I'm going to have to do some lot of cutting with this one. to make it seem like we stayed on track for something.
No, I like the show.
Well, we had great fun.
You could cut the whole section I slept through.
Oh, so you was asleep.
I told you she was over there.
Like, I can't lie.
As soon as he said something, I swear I jumped up and wiped my mouth.
I told you.
You ain't got a
Because I wanted to say, like, dang, you too quiet.
At least I was present and I participated.
Oh, man. The prophet of today's youth, Jayden Smith, is he really a prophet? You never know. He could be. Yo chid.
For those who don't know, that's child and kid put together.
See how easy that was? I came out fluently. Just do that with your last name, the mama and daddy last name, and get his kid a name. And she won't.
Where the shits at? Where all the shits?
We got us a new word, folks. We got us a new word. That word will be continuing in this series of whatever talk. Dumb cheers.
I was supposed to say like chillins.
Anywho, how you feel about these parents not naming their kid into well after. Matter of fact, it still don't have a name to this day. At least it ain't been updated that the child has a name. That's wild. I really want to hear what you got to say about that one. You can leave all those comments or write us at whatevertalkshow@gmail.com or write us at Podomatic, the home of Whatever Talk. Comment there. Comment on iTunes. Comment on SoundCloud, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, various other podcast apps. You can also join us on Facebook, Whatever Talk Podcast group, and join in on the fun there. Stace, you got some shout outs?
Yeah, sure do. Shout out to that dog ass nap I just had. Shout out to the listeners. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. Shout out to you guys. T, I'm so glad that you were here. We really, really missed you. Donnie, you're an ass. Kevin, I'm not gonna clown you because they've done enough of that.
She subliminally clowned you.
No, I did not. You know I love y'all.
You just said, Kevin, I'm not gonna clown you.
Shut
Right.
up.
He just got on to
He's
it.
an ass. Shout out to myself because I'm so freaking fabulous and awesome. And shout out Strictly Dysfunctional. Shout out JF Steel. Shout out to everybody that came out last night, did karaoke with us, had fun. Shout out to my cousins. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Your feet still hurt?
Yeah. My dogs are barking.
You know when he said that, Kev, I thought about your uncle. Your hands still cold.
Oh, yeah.
But that's an inside thing. We can't go into that right now. But
one more thing. I'm glad that your eye is better, Terrence, and Kevin feel better. For real.
For real.
Awesome. T, get your shout out.
Let me get a shout outs first to the crew because I love y'all.
Whatever, nigga.
Yeah, whatever to you too. Whatever talk. Shout out to Stacy. Shout out to Mr. Knotts. Shout out to Dobson.
No S.
No S, he said. That ain't even me. I'm a not knots.
Shout outs to I want to give a special shout out to Little Kev, call him Little G. Shout out to him. Shout out to Facebook and the listeners. I give a shout out to y'all. Like I said, shout out to the family. And shout out to I still waiting for that call from Miss Angela Yee. I got that right this time, right?
He made sure he got it right this time.
Got it right.
Shout out to her. If you're listening, call me.
She just might give you a call if you go jump in that alligator pool. That's the thing that it got cut out last week's show, but another inside thing.
I'll kill myself for a date. Nah, that's all right.
That not boy. You got a kid? I mean,
What?
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out. I'm thinking about this kid. I feel bad about this kid not having a name and not being a somebody in life. Now we got to change the whole meaning to that song in Sister Act 2. If you want to be somebody, you want to go somewhere, you got to get a name first.
Yeah, man. Shout out to us, man. Stacy, Donnie, T, myself. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to everybody that's helping us do what we do. And that's it, man. I'm quick today.
I want to give a shout out to the listeners. Awesome. I really enjoy that you guys sit here and listen to all this mindless, crazy talk that makes sense, though. Shout out to my crew. Thanks for being a crew. You guys fun to talk to.
Just the first time we had all four, right?
In a while. Yeah, first in a while. And I want to give a shout out to the family. It gets on my nerves. Man, I wish they didn't have no name so it could be easy to deport them. But I love them.
They wouldn't be family if they didn't get on your nerves, right?
True
Yes.
that.
Shout out to the Allahs out there in the world.
The gods.
To the Nets, whatever talk, whatever.
Man, whatever, man.
Stacey, you awoke?
Whatever.
If you would have made it this far, but then you made it to the end of the show, you can stay posted, but we gotta go. But wait a minute, leave a comment, tell us what you think about it. Come again, tell a friend, tell whoever listening, whatever talk.